Kind of tired, but I just feel like I need to do this. Thanks to everybody that followed. So long. Hopefully this midnight network will be able to help me figure if this lineup is. Oh my god, Diego Costa. Oh god. Can't get a break. I was always very petty and available.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wait, I didn't mean to celebrate, sorry.
The goal scorer after 2 minutes is number
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Barella. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Ruben Neves. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Van Dijk.
So straightforward.
To Ruben Neves. That's a nicely measured pass. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Son Heung-min does well to get it back. And he's hits one! It's a goal! And
I stop playing with that
all square.
ball too much. I need to
We
lock him.
score! Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Wow.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I have no business
And that
conceding
has
there.
added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Barella has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Oh, well played, well played. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Ruben Neves. Back into the middle. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Quarter of an hour played. Timber. Foden. Mbappe. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Alexander-Arnold. Timber.
It's the sort of situation
What kind of
they'll
pass
want
is
to
that?
capitalise on now.
Barella. And here's Mbappe. Torres. A reprieve,
That's gonna be a
albeit
nice
perhaps
try.
momentary. Ruben Neves. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Caicedo. Conte. And here's Mbappe.
Doesn't Mbappe have one touch
Mbappe.
pass again?
Can he get it through? It's a good foot in there. Rodri.
Why that guy Dave free on that wing?
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Barella. Akanji promptly onto that.
Poor
And
people,
that is
but
that.
they are just
Alexander-Arnold.
too much with
And it's
zero
Messi.
focus.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior.
One touch pass, man.
Foden. Messi. Up he goes! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Caicedo. Conte. Caicedo. He's through here. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Seriously.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Vini, you are
That
not
has been
delivering.
cut short.
Collection, man.
Ruben Neves. Van Bouten kept aware,
It's a
and
big
it is
deal.
reclaimed easily. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Mbappe! That's a lovely, neat pass. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The back and forth was getting too much.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Turn for me, man.
Messi.
That really help up
Foden.
you're turning that bad.
That's a shade optimistic. Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there.
Lucky.
There will be 1 minute
Son
added
Heung-min.
time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shin to
Torres
shin.
got bullied.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. Torres. He's played him through. Barella cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Foden. That's been cut out, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Played back in. Referee has just said play on.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. He could be in here. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
I don't want to fall.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Shot a goal! Chelsea needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Robertson.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He's got the shot away! That's a sharp pass. Torres. And he's lost his man here. He's had a shot! He can get that clear.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now that's well seen too. Foden. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Torres is one whose deliveries we all know about. Son Heung-min. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Son Heung-min. Robertson. Rodri. Conte. Torres. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, no joy this time.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Robertson made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And that he rises! It's a throw-in. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Caicedo. He's through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Decent
Thank
hit!
you.
They've scored!
We don't deserve to lose that. Yeah, it was our fault that we went behind
Exactly
ball.
what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Let's go.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
16.
Timber.
Rodri. Number 17.
Alexander
Number
Arnold
11,
calmly
Vinicius
anticipates.
Junior.
Just
Number
5 minutes
21,
left.
Mbappe.
Passes
Coming
coming
on
off
the
in quick
field,
succession here.
Number 23.
Well, both
Beckham.
sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for
Number 10,
one last fling.
Eto'o. Number 42. Musiala. Number 9.
Eto'o,
David
Beckham.
Villa. Substitution.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
No foul.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That was not brilliantly
Steps in,
defended.
and
That
that's
was
the end of that.
artistically
Oh,
defended.
that's a key interception. 2 minutes to be at. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
They've played it short. And here's Beckham. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Beckham goes short. And the header! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes
should have
all
won.
square, but boy, they were close to
I messed up.
snatching it.
Did Mbappe score? matches 12 goals. I'm on. The start of a 4. Mbappe, I need that trick from you in this match. Malay, welcome, man.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has
I bring lights
magnificent
midnight. I see
scenery
look
as
at
its
this my
backdrop.
squad.
It is
I'm just going to
tribal,
watch this guy. They
and
do
it
pack
has
opening.
aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
Focus on this. Jesus Christ, this guy carry.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these
Good morning,
scenes
man.
here,
This guy
the followers
carry
of one of
what
the
to
most
focus on.
formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. They have already started here. Mbappe. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, that's a key interception. Goes long and straight.
This guy can't feel it.
Played back in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lavia has got himself a free
About now,
kick.
2 fighting now. Why did they blow against just 1? No, Latvia, come on, yeah. It's currently playing good forward, so take my that chance.
Now it's Osimhen. Lavia. He's gone for goal!
Diego Costa is back, man.
Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Yeah, he should have been better protected.
With their
He kind of just opened up.
First in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yeah, well, this guy kicking power is never doing it.
And it's been taken short. Tries a header!
Look at that.
Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that
Always
amount of
always
activity
got
in the
like this
box
when it comes
means
to
it's
everything.
hard not to pick someone out.
What am I even saying? Is it made for heading?
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And he cuts out the supply. Out of play for a throw.
Let's have a go.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to...
Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Osimhen, but yeah, the premium Osimhen. Recent Osimhen.
Vinicius Junior.
Even me, I need you to have a quick action.
Headed upfield. Conte.
Okay, we gave you that ball because you had
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Timber. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Timber and Kwame watches that sense there.
No, that's been intercepted. Timber. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodri.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Don't tire me.
Oh, the shot and the finish!
Oh,
Barcelona! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And again! Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, easy pickings there. Now that's well seen too. It's just beyond his reach. And no, that is... Oh, they could be caught out here. It's out for a goal kick. And that's been won straight back. And that has put paid to that. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And the shot!
Thank you, Mbappe. Start bad for me, please.
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of
I didn't even need to put call on
Well,
that.
if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go
this
on better,
is
possibly.
for defense.
Nice interception, well timed.
Back up early enough.
Mbappe. Lavia. Ruben Neves.
Trying to drag me out again.
Now it's Mbappe. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe.
Go back.
That is good alertness. Timber. Rodri. And we hit half-time.
Just keep getting dragged out.
So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
That's the way we do when it's SS.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19.
Chelsea kick off the second half.
El dorsal 18. Griezmann.
Driving forward. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rodri. He's picked his way through. That's a good run he's making there. Mbappe, he's had a shot. Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Chelsea go into the lead. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
I should change that name. I don't think he doesn't look like someone who spends on the bench. I don't think he has things he wants to change. His stack up is not bad, sure. That's why I was wondering. He's not a bad player by any means, so.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems...
Decent hit!
Thank you.
Yes!
Just need to be a bit more calm.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Chelsea blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
I wanted a left-hand shot. I don't know why I dropped the low ground pass instead.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. It's gone out for a throw-in.
That's not giving him space. We shouldn't concede more, please.
Not the most accurate pass. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. That was lovely, that.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates.
Vinicius Junior! And it's in! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters.
Vinicius scoring casts.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Let's go that good, so see that. First one. It's annoying, man. What we've had to do. All those losses were so unnecessary, man. And the draw, about 2 of them.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. And he's let fly! And they've got rid. Mbappe pinches it off him. Barella. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe! Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. And that was very necessary. He's in plenty of space here. Hidetoshi Nakata, genuine legend, not just of Japan, but actually Asian football in general.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. Someone, in many ways, who was one of the first Asian pioneers to really succeed in European football.
Yeah, an excellent import who paved the way for others.
Indeed, technique, intelligence, great work ethic too, and he had so many strengths.
Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's been won straight back. Caicedo. And a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barella plays it short.
Why did he pass it to that pass? And why did it stay in? Even though it was
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Why?
And he's been shifted off it. And it's Nakata. That has been cut short. Well read, nice interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Musiala has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. They're taking a moment to consider their options. So, what can they come up with here? Decent hit! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Nakata. Back in possession and ready to go again. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Quality ball. And it's Nakata. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Torres is always looking to play quality balls. Vinicius Junior.
I like Vinicius Junior's position.
Vinicius Junior proves too strong.
He gets bullied, you don't blue. He bullies, you blue. That's what we like now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
It's not worse than what I did with Vinicius by going to playing against this man.
Torres. Toulouse look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone direct.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
And here's Mbappe. And the ball is out of play.
The ball is bouncing good in this particular match, man.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mbappe! Mbappe! That was superb
I can't get the ball out of
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, we chose Fakunde too. Smart.
It's their second corner of the game.
No wonder, it's a good ball.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Great shot!
Ow, I wanted to clear it. I
Yeah,
wanted
he's fouled him there.
13 finishing, but 13th in the finishing. I like that finish, man. But I just could not finish it. That's crazy, man.
Pass is just off target. Barella.
Seriously.
Aim forwards. Barella plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Timber.
Vinicius Junior.
He gets big. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Barella with the short one. Timber. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Chelsea have their third corner. They've played it short. Barella with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe! That was probably asking. There's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Barella. Rodri. Barella. And it's Conte. Vinicius Junior. Musiala. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Mbappe. Barella. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pulls header! Decent enough try.
Oh, I didn't steal, man.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's had a hit! Cleared without complication. Rodri. Barella. That's a sharp pass. Ricky Puig.
Absolutely control them.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's run loose here. Over to the left. Picked out brilliant. Vinicius Junior! And he's there to belt it away. Musiala did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ricky Puig. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That's a lovely neat pass. Now it's Barella. Timber. Looking tidy in. Shot a goal! Yes, it's there! There is the breakthrough! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence.
Guys.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Timber. Nicely intercepted.
Bully. Some fun.
Changement pour Toulouse. Le numéro 42. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 5. Messi. Changement.
David Villa. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good looking ball. Ricky Puig. Well, that's an inviting ball. Rodri makes the interception. Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
That was on the pass. It was
cause of mild frustration.
Right swing, left swing.
Rodri has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. There's a quick free kick. Conte. It's a mighty effort!
See why I bring in for bullying and heading.
Put that one away.
Drogba really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Now it's Nakata. No, again there's no way through. Now he's off and running. Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left be.
Big header! And somehow he has kept that out.
Changement en cours.
So, third corner of the game.
Yes, on one blue. He's trying to beat the game out of him. He's crowded though. There's no reason why he should be getting the ball, but that is exactly what happened.
Toulouse really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Your name not to lose, but you don't want to lose.
That's played into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Okay, right.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That pass isn't the best. Pulisic looking to run
He
onto
just
it.
came in Pulisic. Torres will catch that.
Torres looks to get on the end of this. And it's Nakata. David Villa. David Villa!
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
That was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. And he's gone looking for safety. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now there's a fine ball. David Villa! And that is the last effort of the game. Chelsea have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically.
I don't even know if this one's going to declare by first, so I need to be careful the way I'm bowling, man. I want to see 16 goals, 12 matches. Something tells me to give this Mbappe against my ship. Wait, who's hungry to fix umbrella? Maybe forgive anything. Let's start to react better. Get in area superiority. Against my ship, this one they dispossess him a lot. Let's see what against my ship is going to activate. Alright guys, short stream done.